Hello, and welcome to Five Out, a Ball Knowers podcast. My name is Graham Dinas. I'm going to be running the point today. I'm being joined by Austin Harrelson. Lance Thomas is here,
Lance
and
Thomas,
Santa Hicks, special
Santa
guest.
Hicks, ho 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 in the building.
Santa Hicks' third
Ho
appearance
ho ho,
on the
Mr.
pod.
Thomas. Ho ho
Let's
Good
go,
ho.
morning.
man. Let's go.
Um, as I mentioned always at the top of every episode, fiveoutpod.com, link in the description. Austin has an article about the Bears-Packers rivalry that he wrote yesterday. Read that before the game tonight. We've got weekly bracketology updates for the next month or so before we get to bi-weekly updates. So that's on the website. That's kind of the hub for all our information. Socials are also linked below. But we're just going to get into the game of the week, the Oklahoma-Alabama game from last night.
Mm.
Uh, 34-24
Yes.
final in Norman.
Rapid
Alabama
fire.
wins. They will be playing Indiana in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day. Yeah, I'll just turn over to Lance, or well, maybe not.
We get a take.
The Oklahoma went up 17-0 off the jump, looked really good, and then, in my opinion, the tide turned when Mateer had that like Superman-like escape from the sack to the downfield pass that was dropped, immediately followed by the punter dropping the ball and taking a sack at the 30-yard line, and that's what changed the course of the game. What do you think, Lance?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. It's like that first half, I was like, oh my God, this team might win the national championship with how
came
dominant
to
they look
play.
right now. I was like, oh my God. And then that play he escaped, I'm like, holy shit, is John Mateer back? I was like, is he back? And then the problem is like our running backs coach, why the fuck is our power back on a deep post route? Like that was just like if
Misdirection.
that was anyone else, any other running back, any other receiver, that would have been a touchdown. But I think 9 times out of 10, John should have just fucking ran it for the first down because he was wide open. I understand it's hard to ignore the fucking touchdown when you see it, but like I would have just ran it, took him my first down, been gone. And then Grayson Miller is just a fucking terrorist. I don't know how that happened. I genuinely don't. Bro just dropped the fucking ball and then punted
That was
straight to it.
inexplicable.
Dude, he's literally an All-American punter
man.
this year. He just, I don't know. I'm not. I knew it was gonna happen though. I'm not delusional. I knew it was gonna happen. Right as soon as that punt happened, I said, "This game, they're gonna come back. They're gonna kick our ass. It's gonna happen." And sure as shit. And dude, like
That may have
yeah,
been one of the ugliest pick sixes I've ever seen as well to close the half. Just had to have been a miscommunication.
it was. The OC came out and said that it was his fault because he fucked up the route or something. I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't quite understand how he looked at Keontae Lewis going on a fade and just looked directly at Xavier Brown and just threw him a rope.
Yeah, threw a hitch route to the corner
Just
that's in
directly
covering the
threw it
flats.
to him. I was like, yeah, this is ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. That's not surprising. I don't think Alabama's good still. I don't think they're a good team. But yeah,
I will say they did show like I mean obviously they were helped out in spots, but
yeah,
they went on a run there in the middle two quarters where you looked at them and like this is the Alabama team that we saw the first month of the season after the Florida State game.
yeah,
This team maybe could win the title, but still we haven't seen it for a full four quarters.
yeah, yeah.
I will say big picture though, I'd say very successful season for Oklahoma compared
I mean,
to
yeah. Everyone,
the Venables era. This is certainly obviously the high point.
pretty sure everyone projected us like 5-loss season at a bare minimum this year. So I think it was a win in our book. Plus, we're number 1 in the 2027 recruiting class right now. I mean, future's bright.
I think, and this could be bias from being friends with you, but I'm almost certain that we've talked about Oklahoma football more than any other team in America this year on this podcast. And it's
Probably.
because they're playing a big game every week. They won 10 of them. So, like, that's an improvement.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
Yeah,
Alabama's
their
going to
schedule was incredible this year. I mean,
winning 10 games with that schedule with the level of offense that they played for 2 months is
yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah.
Alabama is
Should have
going to
been
move
should have been
on.
11 too. You guys should have beaten Texas.
Should have beat Texas.
Absolutely.
Honestly, should have been undefeated. Like genuinely,
Yeah, the Ole Miss game was
yeah,
lost
and
late.
it was just stupid mistakes. Have like even in the Michigan game. If you watched the Michigan game, week 2 from start to finish, Oklahoma should have had 40 points on that team, but they punted the ball like an idiot. Isaiah Satania dropped 2 punt returns, like just stupid shit. And it's annoying because John Mateer in that first half, dude, he looked like
He was back. He was totally back.
I was like, holy shit. I was like, it was like an Undertaker moment. Like he just woke up from the death and he was just here to slay. And then he, threw it to the other team for a fucking touchdown. So
Alabama is going to play Indiana in the Rose Bowl, like I mentioned off the top. 28 rushing yards total for Alabama, so that problem is still not fixed. They had -3 rush yards in the first half, just like they did against Georgia. And then this has been I think, common thread from their season this year. But Ryan Williams, 1 catch for 5 yards. Like he was just a complete non-factor now.
He's probably going to transfer.
The Brooks
110%.
kid, the Brooks kid was their best receiver by far last night. Like
dude, I've never even heard of him. Never.
5 for 79 and 2 touchdowns, a couple incredible catches, great run after catch on the first touchdown. And then like overall, like going back and watching the highlights this morning, a lot of just like fade routes that they won. Like I'd say like 3 downfield, just
those
like chucks.
those DBs were getting torched.
But the front seven still came to play. I would like.
Also,
they were getting
like
to Ty Simpson very often.
I know it's not a factor, but I don't think that was a missed field goal. I don't.
Yeah. It hooked over. You can't tell from that angle where it passes over the
When
goal
you
line.
look up, it looked like, I don't know. I just can't believe they like instantly said that was no good. I don't know. It was close to me, but
His first miss, or wait, like his second miss all year?
that
right?
was his first miss since week 1.
Yeah. National Kicker of the Year.
Yeah, he
In
kicked
his booty
8
shorts.
50-yard field goals in a row.
And made 1 last night. Okay.
Yep.
Moving along to the games today. Kicking off in about an hour and a half now. We've got the number 10 Miami Hurricanes, 3.5-point dogs in College Station to take on the 7th-ranked Texas A&M Aggies. Kicking off at 11 Central on the ESPN family of networks. Austin Harrelson, what are we looking for in this one?
Well, we were kind of talking about it, and, we were talking about it before we, started the live stream, but every analyst is picking Miami to win this game solely because, and their reasoning is because Mario Cristobal will win the big game, but he can't beat the smaller programs. Like he can't beat the Louisvilles or literally anyone in the ACC, mind you. Obviously I'm going to be rooting for Miami, right? I think that, and I've said it countless times, I think Miami's a top 5, probably top 3 most talented team in the country, right? It's just about putting it all together. They just haven't done it. So do I think that they'll do it all of a sudden today? No. But I still think that they can win, regardless of putting it all together or not. So give me the Miami Hurricanes.
My takeaway or prediction for this game, which I mentioned before we went live, is if it's close at halftime, I am hammering A&M money line, because all year, or really for the entirety of Cristobal's career, those are the games that he loses.
He just
And this year,
sucks in crunch
those
time.
are the games that Mike Elko has won at A&M. They've won all these close. They were down 30 against South Carolina, and I think that speaks more to the South Carolina Shane Beamer collapse than the
I think South
A&M
Carolina
win.
just kind of blew it.
But A&M has won these games. The other thing that I'll be looking for in this game is, which quarterback do you trust more? Because both these quarterbacks have had solid seasons with moments of the lights being just far too
looking
bright.
horrible.
Yeah, like Marcel Reed
And
will have his moments, obviously. Carson Beck typically
Carson
implodes
Beck.
on a national stage.
like he's just
So-
known for that.
So yeah, that's another thing to watch out for. I do think there's a world in which both quarterbacks are bad.
Yeah, no, I
And-
think that it could be it can be an ugly game. Like this screams like everybody is thinking like, it's going to be a great game, this and that. These are the games where it turns out to be ugly. Both these quarterbacks have had their moments of looking great. They've had their moments of looking like actual horse shit. Like they can just put it all together and put up a fucking stinker. And
This is the
so-
perfect scenario is this is just the chaos game. And no one is ever actually in control. There's like 8 plays that make me laugh harder than the last one.
Yes.
That would be ideal. I went into last week on the show. I'll go hand up now. I was wrong about the Oklahoma-Alabama game. I thought that game would go under like 30 points.
No,
They
that's
scored
what
58 points last
everybody
night.
kind of thought that because it's like both teams had kind of been stinking it up and no real identity. I still think Alabama doesn't have an identity. I mean, I still think they suck, and they're gonna go against IU, and I mean they might get killed.
They could. Yeah, they absolutely. I mean, this will be the litmus test. Is Alabama
I'd like to hope that they get killed. Right?
Is
For me-
Alabama better than Illinois? We're gonna find out.
Yeah, dude. For me, I feel like Texas A&M is not a good team, and I don't think anything has proved to me that they are. And Carson Beck has been here before. Marcel Reed has not.
That's
So I'm gonna take the guy who's more experienced, and I'm gonna take the Miami team.
Let's fucking go, man.
I don't see A&M pulling it out. Like I get like the hype behind them in a sense, but like when I watch them play football, I'm like, this is not a great team, and it's a team that's not. They haven't faced challenges. Like sure, they came back from 30-0 from the shitty South Carolina team.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's just a
I'm
bad
saying-
South Carolina team.
I'm saying other than that, there's been no adversity with who they play. Like there's no actual real challenges. But
At least in several months. Like the Notre Dame
Yeah.
game was a good game.
yeah.
they-
Other than that,
they
that
were
was
good,
earlier
That
on.
was
But
early September.
what? That was like a 40-41 game, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah,
how
that was
Okay.
also super close. That game should have went in Notre Dame's favor, but it didn't. So.
Santa Hicks, you got any thoughts on the Miami A&M game?
I'm gonna take option C, Notre Dame. Give me the Fighting Irish
That's a good. I
because
well,
Notre Dame would smoke both of these teams, in my opinion.
correct. I think
Stop
you're
the
right.
cap.
Even
Stop the
in
cap.
College Station, it don't matter where they're playing.
Notre Dame is definitely better than Miami.
Can we
We've
talk
seen
about
that-
Notre Dame's offense when the autistic boy is not on the field?
Continue.
Because it's
I
not
need,
a
I need
thing.
more.
Elaborate.
I'm just saying, like, if Jeremiah Love goes down and tears his quad, first play, who is Notre Dame's identity?
I mean, that's a fair question.
Um,
But again, it's never going to be answered because
It's a
Jeremiah Love's
crazy
never,
hypothetical.
yeah,
he's never
yeah.
playing college football again. So
So, dude, I love Jeremiah Love, though. I think that stuff is awesome. But
Oh, that's so funny.
let's be
Yeah.
real here. I think that's what people look on the committee. They look at and they're like, let's look at this team. And then they're like, if Jeremiah Love is not playing in this game, what happens? And I feel like they're going to get throttled by anybody.
I mean, they've got Price. He runs the ball fairly well. CJ
Well, yeah.
CJ Carr
yeah.
is a better passer than Riley Leonard was. Like
I
That's
feel like
fair.
they can
That's
still
fair.
they can still comfortably rely on their defense too.
But we
That's fair.
watched that Miami game week 1, which again, that's 3 months ago. But they
Yeah.
gave Jeremiah Love 10 carries and they got beat. Like that's what happens.
Exactly. That's what I said. That's what every time they've lost in the last 3 years, their running backs have had significant decline in yards, and that's why they lost.
Shout out Northern Illinois.
Shout
out
out
Northern
Northern
Illinois.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to
okay,
LSU.
and then this afternoon, you gotta feel bad for TNT. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get 2 first-round playoff games, and they're getting Ole Miss, Tulane, and Oregon JMU that are running directly head-to-head
Lovely.
with the NFL today. So there will be very few eyes watching this unless if the score is close in the
Unless
second half.
unless we have an upset alert, then
Yes,
That's what I'm saying.
full attention is
So-
going towards
For what?
college football.
the question I posed to you: Tulane's a 17.5-point dog, JMU's a 20.5-point dog. Who has the better chance to win outright today?
Tulane, because
Right.
Kiffin has definitely sold that playbook.
It's Tulane for sure.
Lane
Thanks,
Kiffin
Tulane.
is a scumbag, and he probably gave John Summerall the entire identity.
That's my question. This is another hypothetical that pertains to nothing that we'll talk about. But if there's a world in which John Summerall takes the Ole Miss job after Kiffin leaves instead of the Florida job, do they allow him to coach in this game for Tulane? Knowing that like he could throw it for Ole Miss to get better recruits in the future because they make a quarterfinal.
It's a fair question.
The calendar is just so messed up that we have coaches that are leaving. 2 coaches in the playoff are leaving for other coaches that are other jobs that are not in the playoff. You've got Oregon's coordinators are going to be taking other jobs, and then Lane is the only one that's like not coaching this week. And
I
so
think it's still such a weird situation. Like everybody else who took a head coach job elsewhere, Quincy's alarm's going off. Everybody who has taken a head coaching job elsewhere is being allowed to coach in their bowl games. Like they have been given full reign to finish the rest of the season. Which, granted, like they're going from significantly a worse program.
they're
to a better
upgrading jobs.
Right. Yeah. But with Lane Kiffin, Ole Miss is just like, hey, I'm not backing up Lane Kiffin or anything like that. But Ole Miss has just kind of been like, I mean, both these guys are fucking petty, man. They are so petty and hate each other, and it's just like, it's like when I was 14 years old. You know, it's like 2 fucking 14-year-olds going back and forth.
It's embarrassing.
It like I would be embarrassed if I was a fan of either of those programs because it's like,
If I was
what are we doing, man?
Lane Kiffin is such I didn't like him, but the amount of like distaste I have from him now is like more unimaginable than anything. The shit he posts on Twitter where he's just dogging Ole
He's
Miss now.
so active on Twitter, bro. Get him off.
Bro, the stuff he's saying, like he reposted a video of Leonard Fournette just shitting on Ole Miss's defense, and he just goes, "Go Tigers," and he's just being a meme. He's just being a meme. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why?
I
are
mean,
you
that's what
doing
he's
that?
been ever since he went he was Alabama's OC. When he left that, when he left that job to go coach at Florida Atlantic. Since that point, he's been a meme for
He's been a
8 years
troll.
now. Like that's what he does.
And he sits on
Um,
Twitter and he's like replying to like his former Ole Miss players, and he's like, "Hey, come to LSU. Hey, come to LSU." It's like, hey, bro, take this shit off Twitter, bro. We can see this.
His first recruit flip from Ole Miss to LSU was a kid from Mount Zion, a tight end.
Yeah,
I thought
Mount
that was
Zion,
pretty-
Illinois.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah,
J.C. Anderson.
Wow.
I saw that.
But yeah, so I don't know. Okay, so I think I'll agree that Tulane has the better chance to win today, outright. But that doesn't.
I think
change my
JMU has a
mind
better chance to cover.
That
like,
JMU
if
is a
we're
better.
just like-
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a
I agree
good.
with that.
That's a good way to
They're
put
like,
it.
It's a bigger
three-
spread.
it's
Oregon
like
hasn't
3
blown.
touchdowns, right?
Oregon hasn't blown anyone out. Yeah, it's 20.5.
I'm not overwhelmed. I don't know how to word this. I don't think Oregon is as explosive as they always have been. Like they're not blowing anyone out.
Mm-mm.
They're not like Dante Moore is good and they have a good offense, but like
yeah.
I'm not watching this team like throttle everyone like usually.
If
And I
you
know
look
that
at
you said like the
power-
whiteout environment's different, but like they couldn't do shit against Penn State. They barely won.
Yeah,
Who else did they lose
Three
to?
quarters.
Was that their only
they
loss?
lost in they
lost to Indiana.
Yeah, Indiana. You're right. You're right.
and that offense was pitiful.
Yeah, putrid.
In Indiana, and so yeah, I don't think that I'm not blown away by Oregon. And JMU can score like that. They are just undoubtedly a good football team, but we haven't seen what they can do against a team like Oregon. So yeah,
Well, they played with Louisville for 3.5 quarters, and that's obviously a step down. But that was like Louisville at their best.
Louisville beat Miami. Miami beat Notre Dame.
Notre Dame hasn't beat anyone though. So Notre Dame beat
Notre
USC.
Dame-
USC beat Michigan, who beat. I don't know where I'm going with
Michigan.
this. I don't know if there's a.
Oh
I don't know if there's a.
Don't even start on that team.
Is there a path to where
They're better than Oregon.
there's got to be?
We'll see. If you look at the power ratings, James Madison is in the top 30. They're actually one spot below Louisville right now. Tulane is number 45. 46, my bad. So the numbers would tell you that James Madison is just outright better than Tulane. But I think I trust Oregon enough to win their game. I don't trust Ole Miss.
Don't trust Ole Miss.
At
to do
the
anything
current,
great.
I think there's a world in which Ole Miss goes out and nothing's changed and they dominate Tulane again.
Yeah, it just depends on how
But
they
there's-
like. How important is Lane Kiffin? We had this talk last week. It's like we're gonna. I guess we're gonna fucking figure out. But
Well, we'll
That
figure
locker room's
out.
also
They're
divided.
playing Georgia next, right? The winner of that plays Georgia.
The winner of that game
yes.
will play Georgia.
Yeah, that's when
That's
we
a
find
locker
out.
room divided, though. I don't care what anyone says. Like that's half a team that knows they're going to LSU, and that's half a team that's like fuck Lane Kiffin.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure there's discord growing in that locker room.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, let's pivot to my college basketball monologue that I'll try to keep short. Bracketology, 5outpod.com/bracketology. You can find updated brackets every week. I'm pulling up the website now. This was my latest bracketology.
God damn,
with
that
the
looks
graphics
good.
Blue.
Wonder who
made
did
by
that
Austin.
shit.
Lou, let's go Billikens.
Yeah, Slew Slew might get
go.
Michigan. And I pointed this out last night. Big time matchup for all of you OVC fans out there.
Little fucking Lindenwood, man. That was so hype.
Dude, Lindenwood. Oh. Villanova played Wisconsin last night in Milwaukee, and they beat them. So I think if you're for Bubble Watch, it's a little early. There's still 3 months left of basketball to play, but I think I'd probably put Villanova in the mix. I think they're in the field now with that neutral win over Wisconsin. Let's see. Is there anything else that stands out? Nebraska's a 3 seed. I think they were last week, though, so that didn't
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, that did not change. I'm trying to think of things which, I mean, you can scroll down. You've got the other bracket there too, just to see like who's kind of stuck and who hasn't.
Yeah.
I know St. Louis rose.
See, Illinois remains a 4. St. Mary's fell from a 5 to an 8. I think they lost to Boise this week.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I think
don't
it's pretty much been the same.
there's so much time left in the season that, like, I enjoyed like mapping it out, but until you even get like 3 weeks into conference play, it's really hard to get a full gauge.
Slew
on
doesn't
where
play an
everyone's
A10 game until New Year's Eve.
at. I mean, that's typically when the conference schedule starts. So yeah.
Well, I mean, like, is the A10 like the last one to the table, like always?
I don't
'Cause,
know. I feel like a lot of
that is
leagues-
such a late
A
first
lot of
conference
smaller
game.
leagues are wait till like the SEC doesn't play until New Year's.
Yeah, but like the
Right.
A10 isn't small. Like there's a ton of teams in the A10.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, there's I think 14 now because I think
Yeah,
UMass left for the MAC.
they're not. I know Slew's not playing everyone in the A10.
They probably do once, but yeah, like they aren't getting a full round robin.
Yeah.
A couple big games today. I was actually shocked going through the slate today. There's like 5 really high quality games. I feel like typically that those games are reserved for last week. But at 11:30 Central, we've got the what do they call it? It's the CBS Sports Classic. St. John's 2.5-point favorite in Atlanta against Santa Hicks's Kentucky Wildcats, who
They're only a
Are
2.5-point favorite.
are allegedly getting Jaden Quaintance back, which
I mean, dude, it doesn't matter at this point.
I think the
that
the
makes
problems
no
that
impact
Kentucky has
whatsoever.
had this year have not been offensive, or they
If
have not
anything,
been
it-
defensive.
If anything, it makes
And-
them worse.
That won't be true. If
I mean, we'll see.
if they
Especially
keep
like
playing,
with his first game against St. John's. I mean,
the thing is, St. John's is
it could
big,
get
so,
ugly.
so they're gonna need him. If I can't tell what the identity of this Kentucky team is at this point, I don't think they have one yet. And like they went out, they beat Indiana last Saturday, but they still are outside the bracket picture at this point in the season with all the losses they have acquired.
Yeah,
But-
I don't know.
The typical Mark
What time's
Pope's
that game
team,
again?
11:30 on CBS. But Mark Pope's
No,
teams
what
have
time is it?
11:30.
Oh, okay.
Mark Pope's teams in the past and last year's Kentucky team have been kind of high scoring offense, like NBA type scheme. And this team, for whatever reason, just cannot play that way. And so the addition of Quaintance is going to make your defense better. Kentucky may have to, on the fly, morph into like a grinded out defensive team because that's probably the best way that group can play. But that's a game that I
Oh,
certainly
yeah,
have
and-
eyes on.
That's something that people in Rupp Arena have not seen out of their Kentucky Wildcats in recent memory.
No, yeah, I would say
A
maybe,
grinding
like,
defensive team. Yeah, no, that's a new identity right
it
there.
is. Other game in Atlanta, Ohio State's a 2.5-point dog against number 12 UNC. Carolina's getting Seth Trimble back today. That'll be big. They've kind of kept afloat without him, but they need the guard help, and he's going to help with that. He can maybe elevate them to a top 10 team. Houston and Arkansas are playing in Newark, New Jersey, which doesn't make a ton of sense to me. I feel like that would be a great spot for like a Dallas game. But I guess Arkansas played in Dallas last week against Texas Tech. But Houston's a 4.5-point favorite. They're kind of in dire need of a big non-conference win. Auburn is a 9.5-point dog against Purdue at 5:30 on Peacock. That game's in Indy. Auburn could also use a big win, and this would be a huge win. Purdue kind of needs this to maintain that they're on the top 2 seed lines. And then the nightcap in Madison Square Garden at 7 on ESPN. We've got Duke and Texas Tech. Duke, both these teams earlier this week got taken down to the wire by teams that were in my field that are like mid-major winners. Texas Tech played a really close one with Northern Colorado that was in like the 90s. Great game. And then Duke played Lipscomb, and Lipscomb gave them about 32 minutes of a really good basketball game. So those are my games to watch today. But obviously loaded slate, so I understand if football still remains as the priority.
It does. And you know what? I mean, who's going to argue, really?
Hey, again, like this is a tremendous non-conference slate of games, though. So, like, I'll probably be watching all 3 at the same time tonight.
Yeah, I'm going to be going to the fucking bar, and they're going to have every single sporting event going on at that time everywhere.
Good.
So
That's how.
Oh yeah, brother.
That's the way to do it.
a few weeks
All right.
ago, it was so funny whenever the ACC championship was going on. So, like, IU's obviously playing Ohio State. So every TV in there, especially with me being in Indiana, every TV in there is the IU game except one little TV in the corner. And I'm obviously like I'm watching this ACC game because Virginia wins, they're in, right? But if Duke wins, no fucking way they're in. And so that means Miami gets in or has a better shot of getting in. And so I'm sitting here, I'm rooting for Duke. I'm the only guy there rooting for Duke, and just people were looking at me like I was a moron. So I felt
Yeah.
really out of place. Go IU, by the way. We'll be rooting for them. Now I'm a Hoosier living in the state of Indiana.
All right,
Just
let's
gotta, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
let's do our tier list for this week. We're getting to it a little early. This is a new type of tier. We typically do the good, sneaky not ass, sneaky ass, and ass. But since we have special guest Santa Hicks on the panel, today we are going to be putting a couple individuals on the naughty or the nice list. And here's our collection of individuals. Feel free to give input on whoever, but I think Santa Hicks will have
I
final
need
say.
to
We're
move
gonna
this.
start. We're gonna start with your boy Rob Wave, Robbie Avila, center for the St. Louis.
Kareem
Pelicans.
Abdul-Jabbar will be carrying the St. Louis Pelicans to the tournament, to an A10 championship. He is pretty nicey, I must say.
He's got you feeling nicey. Shout out Rob Wave. Yeah, like I said,
yeah.
Slew's an 8 seed in my bracket right now. They need to maintain their level of play in the A10, but they've done enough now that they would be in regardless of if they
He's
win or not.
he's the poster boy. Like he's got his picture up downtown. Like he's a legend. He is a city
yeah.
hero. He's got
He-
the
I mean-
key to the city, man.
I love Rob Wave.
Dude,
One of my
how could
favorite
you
watchers
not?
in college basketball. He might be the worst defender that's ever stepped foot on a college basketball court. But-
You need him in the tournament.
But he's essentially
That's-
Jokic on the other end. So.
Yeah.
All right, next up, Chauncey Billups.
Naughty. That's naughty, man.
FBI investigations for gambling, for illegal poker, tournaments. He's on the naughty list.
Innocent until proven guilty. Come on now.
You want me to change him?
No, I
Just throw him
don't.
up?
I don't.
Next up, we have one of the world's newest retirees, John Cena.
Pretty
John
nice
Cena
guy.
on the nice list.
Pretty
Yeah.
nice guy.
Congrats
Hasn't he?
on
He's
his
done like
retirement.
what? Like he's done like 4,000 like Make a Wishes. It's insane.
That's probably fair. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
agree.
great
And he-
kid.
Yeah.
sneaky not ass as a comedic actor, like maybe even sneaky good. Like,
Yeah.
Dude, he might. Yeah, he might be pretty pristine actor.
I
I
didn't
think
watch.
it's still too early to tell, but
I haven't seen season 2 of Peacemaker yet, but I watched season 1. I watched
I've heard it's
Suicide Squad. And I
incredible.
watched Ricky Stenicki, and he's kind of given lights out performances in all 3 of those. So shout out to John Cena
This is such
and his future
fucking
endeavors.
list.
Next up, we have Peacock
Trust the
number
process.
1 play-by-play announcer Noah Eagle. Noah Eagle
the
has been
future of broadcasting.
unbelievable
I've
this
been-
year.
I've been saying it ever
Why is
since.
Jerry Trainer on this list?
Hey, no spoilers. We're getting.
the people can see, man. They can see. it.
We'll get to him when we get to him.
What? Yeah. Don't jump ahead of the curve now. Come
I'm
on.
sorry.
Yeah, Noah
Focus on
Eagle.
the substance in front of you,
Noah Eagle has been, I'd say, tremendous on the NBC night.
dude.
football
Unbelievable.
games. He's been.
He
he's
stole
working his way
stole
over to
my heart,
basketball now.
man. He stole my heart during the Summer Olympics.
Yeah, tremendous Olympics where he had to put Dwayne Wade in his backpack because Dwayne Wade is a brutal color analyst. He
Yeah, it was.
gives you nothing. And Noah Eagle made that broadcast still enjoyable despite the fact that D Wade gave you nothing. Good for Noah Eagle. He is certainly on the nice list.
Future.
Next up, we have Paul Feinbaum from SEC Network fame.
Terrorist. Naughty terrorist.
Get him on the naughty list, man.
Is there a negative naughty list? I dislike him so bad.
Should I just add a UMass tier?
I think there needs to be a Feinbaum tier.
Yeah. Potential political figure in the near future as well, which
I think he
Crazy.
grew out of it.
Shit, I forgot about that.
would actually probably improve everyone's lives except for maybe in the state of Alabama. But we wouldn't have to hear him give his takes on college
Honestly,
football.
yeah. Put him in Congress.
A small sacrifice for salvation. Next up, we have new Cardinal Sonny Gray trade acquisition, Richard Fitz.
Dick Fitz. Dick Fitz. Got me feeling nicey.
This guy's gonna be in our
Dick
rotation
Fitz.
next year. What a guy!
He might be a stud too. He screams stud.
Look at,
Dick
look at that
Fitz.
face.
Pretty stellar.
Look at that face
Stud.
and tell me not stud. That's a stud.
Dude.
That guy looks like he
I
does
think we're
something to
back.
himself.
It's funny because he is actually good. Like he is actually good. His name just so happens.
Dude, he had a
Dick
dead
Fitz.
arm last year. He had
Dick
a completely dead arm, and he was sub 5 ERA.
Yeah, like
The future's bright. We got
Next
we
up-
got
Go ahead.
acquired pitcher sub 5 ERA. Come on now.
Hey, that's what we do best. Next up, we have two-time champion, two-time defending champion, president of baseball operations for the Los Angeles Dodgers, Andrew Friedman.
Naughty.
That's a
Naughty
naughty guy.
list.
Naughty. Ruining baseball.
He's ruining the game. No, we talked about this last week, right? Or maybe 2 weeks ago, Austin, with the salary cap, salary floor.
Hey,
That
go
doesn't
to
solve
five
it.
out. Go to
Five Out Pod.
5out.com. You can see an article there.
Link in
Yeah,
bio.
I think it's fucking bullshit. Yeah, we talked about it last week because Edwin signed with the Dodgers, and it's like,
Yes.
yeah. So people,
I think
the Braves
it's just
offered
the-
him a 5-year deal, and he's just not taking it.
The
So-
deferrals are the problem. Like, you shouldn't be able to pay Shohei Ohtani $70 million a year and then just actually not pay him at all
Yeah, like that's
until
fucking
whenever.
insane.
Next up, we have NBA champion Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Arist.
Why?
He's going on the naughty list.
He is by far the most boring NBA superstar in the modern history.
That
Then stop him, bro. I mean, I don't understand. It's easy. He shits on everybody. I mean,
Oh no.
I mean, let's be honest, man.
That's why he's boring, because you can't.
Tim
whole
Duncan
life
is
is
consistent.
the boring superstar of our generation. Like when we were growing up, biggest loser ever. He was just good at basketball.
I don't know.
That's
Honestly, for me, I don't enjoy watching basketball anymore. It's not fun. I think every sport has gotten softer, and watching basketball is so fucking boring to me because everyone's a pussy.
The NBA.
So
sucks. Like
They
I don't
ruined
think.
the
Yeah, the
game.
NBA sucks. I'm
Pitiful.
sorry. I don't know who watches the NBA and is like, this is so fun to watch.
They've
It
ruined the
sucks to
game
me.
because I mean, and as a guy that wants to do this professionally, but they've turned the game into a math equation, and everyone
Yeah.
plays the same style, and there's no uniqueness to the sport anymore.
Like I want to see Larry Bird get in someone's ear, say, "You little pussy," shoulder check them, and then go dunk on their head. Does that happen anymore? No, you just have
No.
Draymond
No.
and other who's trying to
yeah,
fight.
Draymond says
threes.
that he just doesn't. He just can't
he
do
doesn't do anything. Yeah,
it.
that's why. That legitimately is why I enjoy college basketball more, because they
College
haven't
basketball,
perfected.
It's a good you're
They
getting
haven't
is
perfected
awesome.
it yet. There's
Yeah.
good teams can lose and because they'll have a bad shooting night. Whereas
Like
in the NBA,
I'm a
there
Thunder
are no
fan,
bad
and we've
shooting
lost
nights.
2 games, and I still don't enjoy watching basketball.
Stinks.
It's a sad
Yeah,
referendum
that's-
on the sport.
Sounds like you never will.
No,
Next up.
This
I don't.
rate.
We are good, better, best. Ben Johnson.
Put him in the fucking nice list, man. I'd give that guy. I'd let him do whatever.
Yeah,
Ben Johnson.
yeah. For my fellow Bears fans, yeah.
He's led the Bears
he's
to
been
10
pretty nice
wins.
for you this year.
In 15
I
weeks.
think, dude, because honestly, trying to think. So we were talking about Matt Nagy, right?
Yeah, we've talked about Matt
were.
Have you just seen how bad the Chiefs are because of him?
Yeah. That's
Oh my god! I think I get it now. Like how everyone was calling him a terrorist for a while, and I think he's on
Yeah.
your terrorist list, isn't he, Graham?
Well,
Yeah,
he's
yeah, he
going
is.
to be the
Yep.
new head coach of the Tennessee Titans for the
I promise.
2026
Hey. If I swear to God, if that happens, I'm a Buccaneers fan, and I'm throwing it away. I'm never
Walking.
doing it again.
Just jump ship, man.
Yeah,
Matt Nagy
I'm
was
just not
on my
happy.
terrorist list. He was a terrorist, and then I removed him from the list whenever he was neutralized, and we hired Matt Eberflus. I then added Matt
Oh my-
Eberflus to the terrorist list, and then
You got
Matt Nagy has been re-added this year to the terrorist list because he made the Chiefs not fun to watch, which was one of the hardest things that anyone has ever
I don't
done.
know
think
how
that's
you
a
do it, man. You've got the most talented quarterback ever.
I saw a
And-
tweet somewhere that was like, Matt Nagy coached Alex Smith to play like Alex Smith. Then he coached Mitch Trubisky to try and play like Alex Smith. Now he coaches Patrick Mahomes to play like Alex Smith.
Like I just don't.
Real
So-
talk. Would Cam Ward retire if Matt Nagy became the head coach of the Titans?
He'd have to give it at
Would
least a
Cam
full
Ward
year.
just
He'd
one
have to
one
give
and
it a full
done?
year, and then after that, he might consider.
Dude. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go Ben Johnson,
Next
man.
up,
Love him.
Lane Kiffin. We put that. We went in depth on Lane Kiffin already.
Yeah,
No
no
reason.
discussion here.
Next up, we have Stan Kroenke,
No
owner of the
discussion
LA
here.
Rams
Oh my god.
and the Colorado Avalanche, and I think others. But
Dude,
But
how,
yeah.
how about the LA Rams watch party? Did you see that?
There's like 5
with all
people there.
100
Sub
fans.
100 people in attendance.
I'm gonna try and pull up.
Yeah,
the
what a joke.
tweet.
I mean,
Um,
honestly though, like look at the success of the teams now that he has, bro. Like that's infuriating.
Yeah, what a joke, dude.
Yeah, it's really not fair.
What a joke. He owned the Rams for what, like 3 years? Something like that? It was only like 3 years, and then like as soon as he
There's no way,
took
bro.
over, he was like, we're moving this team.
All right, let's see here. Oh, well, that's not what I want to do. Hold up.
No, the
Wait a
list
minute.
went away. The list went away.
Hold on. We're pulling up the Rams watch party.
Oh yeah. You know
That
what's
was hilarious.
There's like there are tens of people here.
you know what's even funnier? Yeah, MVP. So many people there, you can hear one person
Well, they've said that.
do an entire conversation.
You know, there's been
Yeah,
a big
that's-
discussion about the LA, like the Chargers have no.
That's what I'm
fans.
saying. The Chargers have fewer
Wow.
fans.
Like,
The
They have even
the
fewer.
the LA league realignment that happened 10 years ago is the greatest whiff perhaps in NFL history, because every single person that
And they're
enjoys
covering it
football
up.
in LA was a Raiders fan.
yes.
And then there were 3 teams that bid to go to LA, the Rams, Chargers, and Raiders, and they took the 2 that were not the Raiders. And that's just a huge swing and miss. No one cares about either of those teams, and they're both really good. One of them's won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Has
There's only
Goodell
one-
ever had to answer a question of the relocation of both of those teams to LA?
That's
and
not
how
him though.
just-
That's the owners, is what that is. That's the owners voted on that.
okay. But has anyone ever been held accountable for that, or even like has the question even been asked to anyone regarding that?
I mean, at some point,
Like
I'm sure,
do you
but
regret this decision? I mean, because collectively the Rams and the Chargers have less than 2,000 fans.
I'd say
Yeah.
every single game that's in Vegas or in LA
To the
is
49ers.
just flooded with the other teams.
There are
fans. The
still
49ers
there
take
are
over
still
everywhere.
more Rams fans in St. Louis than there are in LA.
Have you seen when like the
Guaranteed.
Rams played the Niners in LA and the whole
It's just
stadium
all
was red?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They can't. Yeah, they
Yeah.
Why
can't
would
do
you
anything
want to
about
play
it.
for a team like that? Like yeah, I get it.
Because it's LA.
right?
Who the
Like-
fuck wants to be in LA though?
I would get
Genuinely.
it because
I mean, if you're
those two
if
teams
you're a
are-
millionaire, then you probably do.
the teams are good and they're well coached, and so like that's why
Fucking
like if you want to go
Sean
win a
McVay.
title, you can go there.
Sean McVay's getting wasted
Yeah.
on the
I
LA
mean,
Rams. He needs to be in.
Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's
Sean
a
McVay-
great point, Graham. I mean, like arguably 2 top 5 coaches in the league.
I mean, of course, like that's definitely the biggest.
2 top 10
like
quarterbacks.
that Trump's playing for a big franchise over everything. So
You said 2 top 10 quarterbacks in my head. I thought you were talking about Brock Purdy being in Cali. It's like, for,
No,
for
I'm talking
some
about
reason,
Matt
that's
Stafford
what
and Justin
clicked.
Herbert.
I think
Yeah.
that says a lot
Brock
more about
Purdy.
Brock Purdy than it does me. All right, continue.
Sharon Moore.
Mm.
Wow.
We covered this in depth as well, but
Mm.
yeah, naughty list.
I think he
Pretty-
is
pretty
also
naughty.
in the Feinbaum. He's got to be in the Feinbaum section.
The third Feinbaum tier is Sharon Moore
Yeah, he's
and Paul Feinbaum.
not good.
NFL potential Triple Crown winner Puka Nakua.
Mm.
Dude,
He's
he
on my
has
dynasty
single-handedly
list.
tanked his.
Get him in the nice list, man. No.
Wait, listen.
I don't know.
Let's
You're
talk
gonna
about
have to
this.
talk to
Let's
Santa
talk about this.
Hicks.
Let's talk about this. Before we get to Santa Hicks, the shit he's doing off field, retarded. He's an idiot. Like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's making a fool of himself hanging out with like Aiden Ross and
tanking-
stuff. You
he's
watch him
tanking his
on the
stock.
field. You watch him on the field. He is a
Unbelievable
freak,
player.
dude. He is a freak.
Unbelievable player.
I think he's the best receiver in the league right now by far. Like, without a doubt. Him and JSN.
It's him
Like,
and
they're right
JSN.
there. I think, but dude, the stuff he is making himself look like an idiot. Like, genuinely. Like, it's like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, why are you hanging out with Aiden Ross, dude?
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you putting yourself? Aiden Ross. I mean, is one of the dumbest human beings I've ever
So,
seen.
Yeah, so like
Any
Aiden
time.
Ross and Neon, those kids are like rich as hell, but they have an intellectual like combination of a rock. Like they're both so brain dead.
Dude, can you believe like Aiden Ross had I'll say like negative clout.
Oh,
He was a 2K streamer that no one
Yeah.
watched
yeah,
until he
Did-
streamed once with Bronny James, and from that
yeah.
point,
And he
that
got
is
to meet LeBron.
that has the entire like focal point of his career. That's made him like one of the 10
And
most
then
recognizable
who the
faces on the
fuck?
internet.
Where did this Neon dude come from? Like what?
I don't know who you're talking about still.
He's the little like
I-
Indian guy.
He was the
Yeah,
little guy that was with.
He's like the
was on
Indian
team
dude, and
with
he's just
AJ.
there, and he's just
Oh yeah,
He-
yeah, I know who this
He
is.
he had to have had his viral moment on something. He might be like
Something.
a Josh. He might be like a Josh Block crash out.
There's
Who
a
knows?
there's a clip of
It's-
him. I think he was on stream with like a woman, and he just like fell back in his chair. That's all I know him from. But
I'm
No,
gonna
he,
ask
like,
my
Oh
little
yeah,
brother.
He was one of those guys that you try to get him laid.
And then
because
it
did
just
you see where
becomes
like Puka was
great
trying
internet
to
content.
take them? Yeah, did you see Puka was trying to take them into the facility, and Sean McVay was like, "Fuck no! Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing?"
Dude. What the
Wait,
fuck is
what?
wrong with him?
Dude.
Why is he doing this?
I didn't see this. What happened?
He's like the
So,
quietest
they're-
guy ever.
they're
Never
on a
heard
bus,
single
and-
thing about Puka, and he's went from 0 to 100 in the past week and a half. It's like,
He's
what
like-
is
he was like-
happening?
he's speed running, tanking his stock in the public.
Yeah, he's like single-handedly ruining everything about himself. I'm like, what are you doing?
Dude, he's
But yeah, I guess he tried taking him into the facility before, like I think it was like 2 games before they played or something like that. It might have been 2 days ago or something, or 3 days ago. I don't know. But and he then called them after he went in the facility and was like, "Hey, yeah, the coach doesn't want any of you guys in here. It's not gonna happen." It's like obviously, like
Yeah. Oh my
you're ready to
god.
play one of the best teams in the league, and you're doing this stupid shit.
yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not seeing it on Twitter, but
But he's so good. He's so.
But he's
unbelievable
I
wide
mean-
receiver.
I mean, if the Rams were still in St. Louis, then I would have to be on here defending him right now. But
Yeah, no.
lucky
All right,
me.
next up we've got retired WSIL chief meteorologist and Carterville freshman football coach Jim Razor.
Oh,
Get him
God.
on the nice list, man.
He's
Local
so nice.
celebrity Jim Razor.
So nice, dude.
Lance.
Oh,
My childhood hero.
okay. I guess we're talking about 2 different people here. Because I remember a Booney hat in boot camp before my boot camp experience. So
Yeah, I mean that was a rough. I'll say
Yeah,
about
you were in
weeks.
Army boot camp.
you were getting cooked
I
in that practice, man.
Huh? Me?
I'm drawing a blank. Did I not play freshman year? I do
You played
not
freshman year.
remember
You did.
Jim Razor's
You
You
freshman
did.
and sophomore year. Then
I know I
your
did,
wrist.
but like I don't have any memory of it whatsoever. It's
It was-
weird. I don't know. It's
It
like
was-
the stories you guys tell of how he was. It's like, how could I forget? But
I don't
I'm telling
know,
you,
dude.
like,
But
I
this guy
don't-
would have us doing bear crawls, and I was like fat and like miserable.
He ran a tight ship with that freshman football program. And
yeah,
It was like
yeah.
when Luke Ford decided to say some things about us, and we had to bear crawl the entire field.
yeah, that was fun.
Oh, what a miserable time in life.
Otis Tuttle.
Next up, we have brother of the web star Carly Shay. This is Spencer from iCarly. Not the actor. Do you mean the actor, Jake? Are we defining the actor,
We're defining
Jerry
no,
Trainer?
no.
Or the
We're defining the
Spencer
character.
Shay? Because
The
I think
character.
both would end up on the nice list.
Yeah. I mean, he
I'm in
had
fucking
to.
awe of where I'm just like looking at this list. Fucking Jim Razor's on this list. How the fuck did
Hey,
I
dude, it's
heard
just
Jim Razor's
Hey,
name
nobody.
in-
Hey,
don't
hey,
second,
I
don't second guess Santa Hicks. Okay, he has his.
I
He's
sent
been
I,
doing this for a while.
I
now.
sent up an audit to Santa Claus himself on who needs to be discussed as
He
a
said
nice or naughty individual.
Dick Fitz and Jim Razor need to be discussed in the same. In like
Of course,
the
dude.
same-
Are you
Dick
not
Fitz, guys?
entertained?
Is that really his fucking name? Is Dick Fitz? Is that what the St. Louis Cardinals
course
have come to? Where our highlight is a guy named who's Fitz?
Hey, if the dick
Oh, I need to sprowl Facebook Marketplace for this guy's autograph. Honestly, it's probably on eBay.
It's just,
It's
just a
probably
dick
just a
involved.
quick
All right, and then our last
Adidas signed
uh,
baseball from Dick Fitz.
our last individual, or in this case, set of individuals being judged. We have the 2024 NFL draft class quarterbacks minus Jaden Daniels and 9. They are being excluded from this list. So Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, and Drake May
Oh,
Are
they're on the
moving-
nice list.
to the nice list.
Pretty
Having
nice.
A breakout years for all three. Well, I guess
So,
Bo Nix
hey.
is having the same year, but
Can we talk about how, like the quarterback class from last year to like what we see this year is like it's not even comparable, and I think even next year is going to be even worse.
quarterback development.
next year,
has
yeah,
seemingly
it's gonna be
fallen off
horrendous.
the table. I'd say
I think next year is going to be even worse than this year, but like last year's quarterback class, man, they have it. Like they all have studs. Like Bo Nix, Caleb, and Drake. Like they're all like elite level quarterbacks.
And we'll see
Yeah.
if Jane
And then you
Daniels. We'll see what Jane Daniels is next year. If he's closer to this year or last year.
Yeah,
But
which I mean, well, it's different with
NFC
him.
Championship game, like that class is unreal. But now it's like, you don't have to put as much into quarterback because you got guys like Sam fucking Darnold walking out there, and the Seahawks are the number one seed in the NFC, and then you got guys like Brock Purdy, right? Like, which I don't agree with that. I don't think
You got
can
Brock
win
Purdy
a
on your
Super
mind a
Bowl
lot
with
this
guys
morning,
like
Austin.
that, but
Or do we see the Steelers giving Will Howard a shot next year?
better. I hope.
Will Howard is the 2026 starting quarterback for Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's going to be Anthony Richardson, actually.
And he'll be
Mm.
good. He'll be good for him because that's what
No,
happens
he won't.
all of a sudden.
He won't be good because he sucks.
Well, Daniel Jones and
I think
Sam
Anthony
Darnold
Richardson is a very, very, very bad quarterback, but that's not even
Like-
attributed to that he's bad, like talent-wise. It's the fact that he's had less snaps than like most high school quarterbacks.
Yeah, like he just hasn't
Like this
played
dude
the
has no
position.
experience.
And then he got too tired one time and took himself off the field.
And then he
That was
domed
probably-
himself in the face with a band and fractured his orbital muscle
Yeah.
bone somehow. I don't.
How do you fucking do that?
And now we get Phillip Rivers on our TVs on Monday Night Football.
Honestly, dude. Honestly, like genuinely, I think I saw like Tom Brady talk about it. I think Tom Brady's, if he comes back tomorrow, he's the best quarterback in the league still. That's how bad quarterback play has become in this
I don't
league.
know. Well, he may be top 10 still, but
I think he's top 5
10
easily.
still.
He's probably better than Bo Nix.
He's not better than Josh
He's
Allen.
probably
but-
better than he ever was in his career. Have you seen how he is now? Like how he looks? Like this.
Yeah. He
Dude,
can
this dude's
100% still play.
48.
100%.
This dude's 48.
But,
If
I mean,
fucking Phillip
like-
Rivers can, then Tom Brady can do it.
It's
Right.
like impossible for him to come back now, though, right? Because
Yeah, 'cause
he's
he
Well, that's what
a-
I'm saying. Unless he
he's
played
the
for
owner of
Raiders,
He'd have to
or
sell.
sold his share.
he'd have to sell. All right, so that
So he couldn't technically play for them.
I don't know.
he could probably play for the Raiders.
Holy
They need a
shit,
quarterback,
what
that's for
that
damn
means,
sure.
guys.
They could really use him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good segue over to let's talk about the NFL. Let's talk about the Thursday night game because those two teams in the NFC West, the Seahawks and the Rams, were playing for the number 1 seed in the NFC. And boy, the Rams looked like the better team for almost the
It's
entirety
such a
of that
stupid
game.
fluky win. It's literally the dumbest win I've ever seen in my life.
But
actually.
Sam Darnold and the Seahawks walk out of Lumen. Is it Lumen Field? Is that right?
Yeah. In Seattle, yeah.
38-37. And they take over the number 1 seed in the NFC. This was a game where I'm in a fantasy semi in one of my leagues, and I overthought it. I was going through my progressions, and I'm like, well, Matt Stafford there's no Devontae Adams this week, and it's a short week, and they're playing the Seahawks defense, who's good. I think I'm going to go with Jordan Love this week. And Matt
yeah,
Stafford
I probably
goes,
would have fucking holy
Matt Stafford
shit, dude.
goes for 450 yards and 3 touchdowns, pretty much entirely in the second half.
450
so-
yards.
Yeah,
Um,
Such a stupid win.
Is that the first game where a quarterback's thrown 400 plus? Because I can't remember another game this year where.
it can't be, right? I don't know.
I mean, like
but
dude, quarterbacks are not getting passing yards like they
It's just
used
not
to.
We used to watch
Like people are not.
gods.
Yeah.
And here's what I'll say about that is there's some part of that can be attributed to the new kickoff rules because teams are starting in better field position than ever, and it's deflating yardage numbers. Like
Yeah.
that's in
Yeah,
reality
that's
what
true.
the issue is. That's
The
why
game
the
has
numbers are
changed
down.
slightly, but
Yeah.
I don't
I
know,
mean,
dude.
I'm
feel like
sure. I'm
football's
sure.
switching.
Go ahead.
Football's
Yeah,
changing.
I'm sure-
We're like you. Keep going. Keep going. Go.
Good
Holy
podcast.
fuck, man.
Here,
Go.
I'm pulling up
All right.
I'm
all
pulling
right.
up the team stats on the ESPN page because the Rams outgained
we got a
the
nice
Well, do you
Seahawks
notice?
by
Do you notice a theme here? Look at the
160
quarterback on
yards.
both sides of the ball.
The Seahawks turned the ball over 3 times. The Rams, they had more penalties, but more first downs, better on third down, better on fourth down. I guess mathematically not better in the red zone. Dominated time of possession, and still lost by 1 in overtime.
It's a
Hey.
dying breed though. You used to have pocket passers who throw for 400 a game like Drew Brees and Matt Stafford and those type of people, but there's no quarterbacks that sit in the pocket and do that shit anymore. Like
Dak.
I mean, yeah.
Or at
Dak's
least
the
most
only
of the time.
one.
Pretty much every single quarterback in the NFL at this point, you either have to be elite in the pocket or you have to have
Yeah.
some semblance of mobility. You have to be able to make plays with your legs when you need to. That's just kind of what the meta
That's
is
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
NFL now.
Wild.
But yeah, Puka went
Yeah,
for 12
I think if
catches,
you can
225 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's unbelievable. I'm sure there are a lot of fantasy owners that are thrilled with that and some that are not. But yeah, game of the year. Do we think game of the year? There's,
Probably.
I mean,
yeah. Until,
Bills-
I didn't
Bills,
watch
Ravens?
it, unfortunately.
you got Bills Ravens week 1, and then probably, and I mean that Giants Cowboys game was awesome, but those two teams stink.
Dude, that
Dude, underrated game was that Giants Broncos game.
Yes, the comeback, the Bo Nix comeback.
Yeah.
that
Uh,
2-point conversion
underrated.
was bonkers.
that was the
Pulling
dumbest.
up-
Dude,
yes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, man. That game was so fucking stupid to watch. It was actually like such a stupid fucking game. That's one of those games. The Rams win that game 9 times out of 10, and it's just the one time. Like they didn't turn the ball over. They played a perfect offensive game. Holy shit! Look at that
Pulling up
team.
the
Oh,
NFL,
yeah.
the NFC standings. So the Seahawks move up to number 1, and the Bears are sitting second. The Rams
Wow.
have the first wild card spot. We'll talk about the Bears. Let's talk about the Bears now. Let's talk about the Bears
Fuck
Packers
yeah, we
game.
will.
If the Bears win this week and the Lions lose to the Steelers, the Bears will clinch a playoff berth for the first time since 2020. Your thoughts, Austin?
Wow.
I don't even so like I was talking to Quincy about this. I like to give her the rundown of, what's going on. And I was like, the Bears did make the playoffs in 2020. That doesn't count. Right? I'm not
That team was
counting
not good.
That team was fucking miserable. Shout out Robert Quinn, but that team was miserable. And it's like, oh my gosh, dude, it's so fucking awesome. It's so cool to be good. And then like now it's like I'm seeing all over my TikTok all these Bears fans are coming out, and then now it's cool to be a Bears fan. Where the fuck did this come from? It's not
No,
cool
yeah,
to
we're-
be a Bears fan. It's fucking miserable. But like, so Bears Packers tonight. Man, oh my gosh, dude, I would love to see the. First off, I fucking hate Jordan Love. Let's get that out there. I hate Jordan Love, bro. And he
Such
just,
a likable QB.
shut up. No, he's not.
I like him. I like
Yeah,
that
he's-
story. I that dude's came back from a lot, but
He is
from a rivalry
certainly,
standpoint, I get it.
he is one of my 3 favorite quarterbacks of the Green Bay Packers in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, Brent Hudley is probably
Huge
up
take.
there.
Yeah, I was a big cynical
Right.
Wallace
What about
guy,
Nick Hill?
So yeah, probably cynical
What
Wallace.
about Nick Hill?
Legend.
What about SIUC head coach Nick Hill, Green Bay Packers
What about
football?
dude? Do you guys remember Tim Boyle? Tim Boyle might be the worst
I remember
quarterback
Tim
Tim
Boyle.
Boyle.
that's ever played football.
Dude,
Like,
he's actually.
Did you guys
like,
know that
He's like has the
that Nick
funniest
Hill sat
quarterback.
behind Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay?
Yeah.
Tim Boyle is like the worst college quarterback ever. Like he sucked, but he was just friends with Aaron Rodgers. Like him and Aaron just got along, and now Tim Boyle has been in the NFL for 10 years.
He had bad numbers playing football at UConn, and somehow he parlayed that into. He started NFL games.
He has started a NFL game for the Chicago Bears. That has happened. All right. And wow, was that a miserable football game to watch. I don't think I've watched a worse football game in my life. And
The Bears
I kept
are
watching it.
Bears are 1.5 point favorites tonight against the.
I've
Packers.
seen that line jump back and forth with Green Bay. I know yesterday when you put the sheet together, Green Bay was favored by 1.5.
Yeah, it's just an overreaction of Micah tearing his ACL, probably. I mean
That's
it
probably,
could be an overreaction, or it could.
It could
be
be
Yeah,
legit.
legit.
I
it
mean,
could just be.
I mean, he's
significantly
certainly
worse.
elevated. He's elevated that defense to sit.
Yeah.
like-
Well, yeah, no question.
but they're
I mean-
they're still going to be a good defense, and they're kind of
Have you
clicking at
seen-
the right time.
Have you seen that where they said that Micah tore his ACL because he was chasing Bo Nix the entire game?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Bo Nix was
I
just
saw that. I saw it on ESPN.
sprinting and
I
he
think it was.
chased
I think it
down.
was I think it was Orlovsky that said.
yeah, it was.
He
It was him or,
can
another guy,
thank
but-
Bo Nix's superior play for tearing his ACL.
Awful
That is
week,
insane.
awful day for ACLs on Sunday. Like with
Yeah.
that and the Mahomes injury, like ACLs. I guess ACLs had a good day, or no. torn ACLs had a good day.
But I don't know. I'm very excited for tonight's game, of course. I was so excited yesterday. I was fucking fired up, man. I made Quincy sit down and watch the 1985 Chicago Bears 30 for 30. And that shit, when I was younger, man, that shit fired me the fuck up. Oh my gosh, I wish I was born in like the 70s so I could have watched that 85 Bears team play. That would have fueled me. But I got to watch Jay Cutler. So
You did. Hey, Jay,
You know.
Jay Cutler had some awesome moments.
my mother, fun fact, thinks that my favorite football player of all time is Jay Cutler. And I just think that's absolutely electric. Like
Jay
I'm
Cutler
not
with
even-
the suspended license.
Yeah, no, we need
Yeah.
to get him on here, man. We need to talk to him
Yeah,
about
he's-
the DUI problem.
We'll have our booker reach out to Jay Cutler.
He's definitely
Did
got
you
some
guys
free
know
time.
that it is a proven fact? Did you know it's a proven fact that Tony Romo has a chode? Did you guys know that?
Proven
I
fact.
did. This is the first
Yours?
I'm hearing it. I have to be honest. First time I'm hearing it.
Let's just say I have inside sources, and I just wanted to let that be a bombshell. Okay.
Well, that is pretty
Oh, I don't know.
ground
Jim.
shaking right there.
Mm.
I
I
mean,
don't know, Jim.
I mean,
I
who's
heard
surprised?
3.5 was average, Jim. I don't know.
Let's just say that I have a couple informants that went to EIU at the same time as him, and it's a known fact
Ah.
apparently.
Oh. Speaking
Just
of
thought
that,
I
Mark
could put it
Titus
out there in the
chat.
atmosphere.
I mean,
85 Bears, majestic.
Who the hell is
05.
surprised?
Nobody.
100%.
Oh my, I'm gonna
The other game today is the other game today is the Green Bay the Philadelphia Eagles are seven touchdown favorites against the Washington Commanders, being led by Marcus Mariota. This might be one of the worst games. Like
Yeah,
this
who
game,
cares, man? Like this game
This game-
sucks.
going head to head with Tulane Ole Miss is the
Oh my
extremely movable object versus the easily stoppable force.
I'm sorry.
I will be watching college basketball in that window. But it would be nice. I am in a toilet bowl in our Carterville League, and I really need Saquon and AJ Brown to put up some numbers on the just god awful Washington Commanders defense. So that's what I'll be rooting for.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
It's still like-
That's probably all we need on that one anyway. What else we got?
That's on me.
Let's pull up the clinching scenarios in the NFL this week. It's something I want to talk about. Here we go. The Buffalo Bills can clinch a playoff berth with a win and a loss by the Texans or the Colts. So I would imagine they can probably take care of that this week. The Broncos can clinch the division with a win and a Chargers loss. And they can get home field if New England loses as well. And Buffalo.
Dude, the Broncos should be 13-1. Actually,
Yeah, that leveraging call.
like people forget that they should be a 13-1 team.
They are
Crazy.
giving, shades of that Steelers team from 5 years ago that started 11-0. I do
Yeah, you
think
can
this,
flip flop their one score games and they're below.
Yep.
500.
I do
They're-
think the Broncos are good because I do have faith in that defense. I did not have
That
faith in that
defense is really
Steelers
good.
team. But yeah,
What's it gonna
they've had a lot of one score luck.
What's it gonna take for the Bills to win the division?
Well, they're a game back now and they've split. I think the Patriots have games left this season against the Jets and Dolphins. So they're going to need, I think they'd probably need to lose at least one of those
Mm.
and they'd have to be tied.
Quinn Ewers, man. Quinn Ewers could get the job done.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know,
I
Jim.
mean, he's
Why is he starting over Zach Wilson? Do we know? Is it just
I think
Zach
just
Wilson?
well. I mean,
You know what Zach
We-
Wilson
we-
is.
We've
haven't
seen what
seen
Zach
King
Wilson
play.
is capable of.
Okay,
so-
but
And
you
also-
can make that same argument for all these other veteran QBs that have made a resurgence, or like these people who have excelled in other places. I feel like he hasn't really given it a chance outside of what, New York?
Yeah.
Are
But
the
that's
Dolphins
it's also
Dolphins
fair
Where
to
everyone
say
sucks?
that. I mean, they're eliminated from the playoffs now, so
Yeah, so
maybe
I
they're
think
tanking.
maybe
Yeah.
if
They could just be
they-
tanking too.
I think if they were in a spot where they weren't eliminated, maybe you go roll with Zach Wilson. He has won games in the NFL. Like he has looked good at times. And
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get the decision.
I think it's because
Is his mom still getting porked, by the way? His
What?
mom, it was like notorious that he was porking moms,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
that
he was
one.
banging
Okay.
moms.
Yeah. I knew there was some lore.
Zach Wilson just got married.
What a dog. What a dog.
Mormon, bro.
What an absolute dog.
The Jacksonville Jaguars can clinch a playoff.
Art
berth.
Zach Wilson.
Same scenario as the Bills with a win and a loss by either of the Houston or Indy. The Chargers are the same. All the 10-4 teams can clinch with a loss by either Houston or Indy. And then the Patriots can clinch with just a win or a loss by either Houston or Indy. So there's that. Like I said, Bears can clinch with a win tonight and a Detroit loss tomorrow, which means if we win against Green Bay, we will be rooting for Aaron Rodgers tomorrow. How does that make you feel?
God, that's
Austin?
dude. I've taken all my hatred from Aaron Rodgers and I've just placed it onto like Jordan Love is definitely a better human being than Aaron Rodgers, right? But
Yeah.
who cares?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Nobody cares.
It's all circumstantial.
Yeah, it's like, I just don't like the Green Bay Packers.
The Packers are in the same boat. They can clinch with if they beat us and Pittsburgh beats Detroit. The Eagles can clinch the division with a win or if Dallas loses, which, man, that's a sad division. Wow.
Yeah.
The
Wow, that
49ers,
is.
Hey,
yeah.
I think we should have a 5-out meeting at the Titans-Jets game in Nashville this upcoming Saturday or Sunday.
Dude, I bet tickets are actually $2.
Yeah, we could probably get
Yeah,
them for
it's probably like
$11.
My
$3.
brother's going. He bought it
For
for
lower bowl seats.
$22.
Yeah. And then, yeah, the 49ers can get in
Yes,
with a
are
win
you kidding?
or- They Lions lost.
That's one of the worst. That has to be one of the worst football games ever.
Brady Cook
It's gonna be atrocious.
faces off against Tony
Holy
Pollard.
shit! I forgot Brady Cook was starting games for the Jets.
Brady
Brady
Cook is
Cook.
starting.
Cameron Ward. Yes.
Dude, I'm
Yo.
in a $50 buy-in league semifinal this week. I benched Matt Stafford, and I am starting A.D. Mitchell as one of my two receivers.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
that's just absolutely I mean, that's insane, right? You couldn't find anybody better on the waiver wire.
It was between him
So,
and Jalen Coker,
Is
and I
Justin
was like,
Fields gonna
A.D. Mitchell's
transition
been
to a running
good.
back?
Who's a running back?
I think Fields just needs to take on his running back role. I think that's the only way
You know
he's
what,
ever going to
dude,
play in this
and
league.
I think the Steelers were talking about doing this last year. He would be an unbelievable kick returner. I don't think he could be a
I'm
punt.
yeah.
getting absolutely flamed for it though.
I don't think that he could be a punt returner. I don't think he's quite shifty enough. But his downhill speed and his ability to run behind blockers, he's probably top 5 in the NFL.
You know
And
how
so-
much pride you have to swallow? Like if you're Justin Fields, like you were the best quarterback in the country. Like you were a 5-star recruit. You threw over 40 touchdowns and had like fucking 3 picks, right, at Ohio State.
You were
and then-
QB1 on a Netflix series, dude. I mean,
You get drafted in
Come
the
on.
first round. You get drafted top 15, okay? And you're like hailed as this franchise savior, and now you play for the Jets, and you're bad. Like you're just bad.
He
you could be
he
9.
Still possesses.
It'll always be worse.
He possesses all the physical tools still as well, right? Like the arm is still there. He has maybe one of the 5 strongest arms in the NFL as well. And like what we saw at Ohio State, he didn't even have to be mobile all that often. He was
He just
like
chucked up the damn ball.
Not at all.
he was a pocket passer that would
Yeah.
he would probably run 8 times a game and he'd pick up 40 yards. But what we saw with the
Yeah,
Bears
dude,
is like,
Adam.
this is one of the fastest people in the NFL in straight line speed. And he just, I don't want to say it was a crutch, but like that was the only way that he was effective as a quarterback
Yep.
in the NFL.
Not even like
So-
designed runs either. He was just scrambling out of the pocket and
Yeah,
going
he-
70 yards down the field.
He had
Like,
one
you
read, and
can't-
if it wasn't there and he saw green, he'd just take it. And
yeah.
I mean, that
Have we,
is exactly
talked about Joe
exactly
Burrow?
how I, huh?
Have we talked
We've
about
not
Burrow
talked
and
about
what's
Joe
going on in
Burrow.
Cincinnati and how
Joe
like,
Burrow's been
I
weird
think we need to speak
lately.
on that.
He had, I mean, when he came back, I think he put up 2 good weeks, and then last week was just a total stinker. Like the team
Yep.
hasn't won.
Yeah, I think he would.
That was-
He
that was
had
his
been
first-
playing fairly well.
That was his first week since saying the comments that he had. So
Yeah, I mean, and plus he was talking about how like he said that he wants to be in Cincinnati, but he like declined to talk about wants to be there his whole career and shit. I think that's gonna end up boiling
I
out.
think he's going to request an out this offseason. I could
There are-
totally see that.
I'm going to
And
say
I'll be
there
interested where.
are probably 29 teams that would trade their quarterback for Joe Burrow right now.
Yeah.
Maybe aside
The one
Aside-
team being the
100%.
Chicago Bears, right?
aside from the injury issues that he possesses, that's really the only red flag. But if you
Yeah.
could guarantee yourself 17 starts from Joe Burrow, there might be one team that would say, "I'll stick with my guy," and that is the Chicago Bears.
There we go. There we go.
That's the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen. But like outside
Yeah.
of Josh Allen right now, I think if you could give me 17 weeks of consistent football from anyone, I would take Joe Burrow over
Yeah,
the other 30 quarterbacks in the NFL.
I mean,
I think
I
Joe
guess like
Burrow-
the Patriots wouldn't trade Drake May though.
Now, if we're bringing contract into the
No.
equation, Drake May is on a rookie deal. You'd obviously want to keep Drake May because you can build a better team around him. But
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
rookie deal or not, I think you keep
Ceteris
Drake May.
paribus, if you hold all things equal and you're just getting the quarterback play, he's top 2.
What team would even like? Do you know the assets you would have to give up to get a guy like Joe Burrow? Like, it would be unreal the amount of assets you would have to give up.
I think it depends on what the Bengals want to do.
Yeah.
Though, because
Yeah, I mean,
like we
they
saw,
just want to.
if you're the Bengals and someone's like, "Hey, we'll give you a first this year, a first 2 years from now, and a third this year, and we'll pay the entirety of Joe Burrow's contract. You don't owe a cent on it." Then, I mean,
But
I'm
that
sure
just
if-
depends. I
if the
think that all
Bengals were-
depends on Zach Taylor. If he keeps his job,
he won't.
I think he won't. No, for
He
sure.
won't.
now he's fired.
Well, that depends on what the coaching carousel looks like. Like, if there are good guys being let go, and then you're Cincinnati. It was the same exact thing with the Bears bringing back Matt Eberflus. It's like you essentially waited for the coaching carousel. You're literally banking on Ben Johnson is essentially what they did. Because you had like what, Mike Vrabel, Bill Belichick, Jim Harbaugh. Like that coaching carousel was elite. And they stuck with Eberflus. I was pissed, right? You wanted Jim Harbaugh, but there was no chance Jim was going to Chicago anyways. But then I
Can't
don't
go
know
to
if-
Michigan.
I don't know if you luck out. I don't know if you just strategically say, "Hey, listen, this is the guy that we want. We're gonna wait for him. We're gonna give him a blank check, and he's gonna fill it out." You know, so maybe they do something maybe something like that. But I don't know who would be a good enough coach for the Bengals
I
to
was
be
about
like,
to say,
"Let's fire Zach Taylor," unless it gets really bad in Cincy.
we talked about this recently, that like I feel like this year there's a noticeable absence in like upstart coordinators that would be good head coaching
Yeah.
candidates, right? Like the OCs for the Rams and Seahawks, Clint Kubiak.
Yeah,
And
Clint
Michael Floyd.
Kubiak is gone.
Yeah, like
For
those are the guys, and I feel like we aren't hearing anything about those guys being. I guess no coaches have been fired yet.
Yeah,
through
that's true.
15 weeks, which is incredible.
Yeah,
But-
I think Clint
Pretty
Kubiak
incredible.
will be a
Well,
head coach.
We've had
Or I guess Mike
fired.
McCoy. Mike McCoy is taking over for
And Brian
Brian Callahan.
Callahan.
Yeah,
He got fired too, but
Nobody wants
But-
that Tennessee job.
the Titans
man.
aren't really an NFL team
I mean,
this year, though.
No, nobody
no,
wants
no.
that job. They're
No,
gonna pay
no,
somebody.
they're not.
They're gonna pay an
Hey.
experienced coach, which is what they need.
I have a point that I'll make. What is
Nick
so
Saban-
different? What
It's
is
coming to Tennessee. You just bought the Predators.
what is so different about this year's Tennessee Titans compared to the 2020 Cincinnati Bengals? Right? Like that Bengals team was awful. They had a number 1 pick quarterback in his rookie year, and they fired their coach. Right? Like I think that's I'm not going to say that the Titans
Are you
are going to
about
go
to
to the
say that
Super
the
Bowl
Titans are-
next year. I'm
Super Bowl
not
next
saying
year?
that at all. But you can't sit there now and say that they're in this historically awful spot when we saw the turnaround that the Bengals had in 1 year just with health and a new scheme. Just a point. That's I don't believe that's going to happen, but just playing a little devil's advocate. That might be Angel's advocate is what that is. That's the opposite of
Yeah,
devil's advocate.
that would be Angels. I think that all depends on how the league views Cam Ward. I think I don't know how people look at Cam Ward. I know how I look at Cam Ward, right? He was great in college, and I think he makes some unreal throws every once in a while. But his team really sucks. Like that offense is putrid. And
Hey, shout out Shamir
It's
DK
awful.
and Io Manor.
yeah,
the
I don't think DK's good.
receivers-
Dick's good, but
If they added a true number 1 guy that's not Calvin Ridley
which they could.
to that receiver room, I think that they could be competent in that area.
That's,
Is is Ridley's
I think if
NFL
you bring
career
it
just over?
yeah, I mean
Dude,
Ridley kind of
Ridley's like
Probably.
sneaky old. I feel like Ridley's probably
Yeah.
in his like
Yeah.
lower.
He was
30s,
drafted.
mid-30s
I'm
at this point.
I'm like fairly certain he was 24, 25 when he was drafted. Like he
Yeah.
was old.
The stat is that he was older his rookie year than Amari Cooper was during Calvin Ridley's rookie year, despite the fact that Amari Cooper played 4 years and graduated from Alabama before Calvin Ridley played a snap.
That's literally insane.
Like they never played with each other.
What about like
and
if
Calvin
you bring in a
Ridley's
guy
older.
like Dick Fitz?
There we go.
Dude? Hey,
We're
and
talking.
You bring in a guy like
Did-
Dick Fitz and he comes in
did you
Nashville,
know-
he just
you know,
He's a-
Tennessee.
he's a
There's a
stud.
reunion that could happen with the Tennessee Titans. They could bring in a former receiver by the name of Ryan Tannehill. He played receiver at A&M before he became a quarterback.
Wow. So
Huge.
that's probably
Can you
one of the
believe that?
worst sentences I've ever had to listen
What?
to.
What type of receiver was Ryan Tannehill? What did he do on the football? Because he was never a mobile quarterback.
He was Cooper Cup. He's just
No,
a guy. He's
He
a
could
good
not
route
have been
runner.
Cooper Cup. He's like
He
6'5". What was he doing as a
Dude.
receiver?
that's a testament to fucking Vrabel, man.
And it always ends up at Mike Vrabel somehow.
Mike Vrabel is the
I
engine
don't-
that keeps the NFL running.
it is.
He is.
He is
Like, that's
the little engine that could, and I love him.
shout out Mike Vrabel.
Shout out Mike Vrabel,
Friend-
bro. He
friend
took
of the
a picture me
podcast.
one time. Shout
Yeah,
out that guy.
friend of the podcast, Mike Vrabel.
Yes, love him. His
Friend
son.
of the podcast.
Don't know if he's So Lance, his son played in the Prospect League the first year that we all worked at Throwville, and he played for a team in Jackson, Tennessee. He played for the Jackson Rockabillys, and we traveled to Jackson. Okay, this was the first year that both teams were a thing, and one of the home games that we went to, or I went to, Mike Vrabel was there, and so I talked to Mike Vrabel. He was there twice, actually.
Wow.
Because they were filming. The second time we went, they were filming some form of documentary. Like he had the camera crew and everything with him. He waved at me again.
Honestly, like if I saw him out in public, I'd probably give him a good game. I'd give him a good game on the ass. And they say, how's it feel, champ? And, yeah. But
I believe he went to Wabash,
You know?
right? Didn't Carter Vrabel play at Wabash?
Yes,
for a
he
bit?
played at Wabash Valley College, which is where I graduated from.
Yeah.
So then he went
Shout out.
to
Oh
Lincoln
shit! Oh shit!
Trail to play with Josh Griffin, and then they both transferred to
Did you say Lincoln
Rebecca.
Trail?
no, not Lincoln Trail.
Vol
Oh
State.
my gosh,
Vol
what's the
State,
team
right?
in? It's in Tennessee.
Yeah, Volunteer State.
Volunteer, yeah. I want
Yeah.
Lincoln Trail. Are you fucking serious? And then
Shout
I
out to
think
Greg.
Carter stayed. I don't know where he played college baseball after that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, he's got 618 connections. He's got friends that are
He does.
618
He
guys,
does.
so.
They're
We are-
legit
we are-
connections.
We are a couple degrees away from Mike Vrabel.
We're way too close to get Mike Rabel on this podcast. That's all I'm gonna say.
Last thing that I'll bring up
I would.
that we'll talk. Well,
Suck his dick fits.
last thing I want to talk about before we wrap up. Shout out to the New York Knicks for winning the NBA Cup. Let's just round of applause. It's a big time achievement.
Oh yeah, I
Congrats to
don't
the Knicks. Yeah,
Massive.
I didn't watch.
Hey, at least they didn't hang the banner. Respect.
What's the point?
Hey,
Well,
What's
the
the point of
previous
that?
two
Like, why
winners
is there
have hung
no-
the banner. The Lakers and the
Bucks.
Bucks
yeah.
have hung the banner.
Here's
They have
the
a
note that-
banner in the rafters that says NBA Cup
Well, what's the
champion.
even point of it though?
There's no
I think-
point.
I think
It's for
each-
ratings.
I think each player on the winning team gets like 500 grand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's that. Here's a note. Interesting
That's
stat.
pretty cool.
Interesting stat from the NBA Cup. The runner-up of the NBA Cup has had surprise success in the postseason every year. In 2023, the runner-up
Pacers.
was the Indiana Pacers, who had an upset bid and made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and then the following year made it to the finals and almost beat the Thunder. Last year, the Bucks beat the Thunder in the championship game, who won the finals. So, San Antonio Spurs, get your odds now on San Antonio because they're due for at least a conference
Why-
finals appearance.
I mean, they should be going deep in the playoffs. They have a 7-3 point guard. I mean, you got really no excuses after that.
If he can stay healthy. They're building a good squad around him. I think they need one more year to be like legit contenders.
I think
But
the NBA needs a rebrand, and I think they need to probably just fucking change their product because it sucks. Their product
I
sucks.
saw there was something about Adam Silver was talking like they brought up expansion and he's like, we've brought up talks about we're considering adding 2 new teams. Thank goodness, right? It's about time. That
Yeah.
league, like there
This
are
is the
guys,
perfect time to do it.
there are guys that are walking buckets that could not get picked up by an NBA team. There's just no room for them anymore.
Yep.
The level of talent is too good in the NBA to make a good product, and I think adding 2 new teams will at least help spread.
Yeah, I think it'll
the
help with
talent out
talent
a little bit.
disparity, but at the end of the day, what is the answer for the product being fixed and people watching the NBA again? Like, what is the answer? And I don't know. I think it's advertised super poorly.
I'd rather watch Midget Wrestling.
Pretty
I
hype.
think
Yeah.
in person, probably, yeah, that's probably a much better experience. I don't know if I'd rather watch it on
Oh, yeah.
TV. You feel like you can't get the full effect. Unless
I don't
you're
know. I'd
there
rather
seeing
watch
it with
2
your own
small
eyes.
people fight each other than watch any NBA product. But,
Professional basketball.
yeah,
So
Um,
that's not a wild take.
I don't think it is.
That's not ridiculous to say that.
No.
Yeah, I think that'll do it for 5 Out episode 17. We've done 17 episodes now.
Crazy.
Next week, not set in stone yet. Hopefully, we will all be in person with a live show. I think it'll probably be us 4 again, and maybe Ethan. Well, I'll have to
Ethan.
talk
I
to
think
Ethan
Ethan can talk
to
to
see
him.
if we get his stuff. But yeah, so stay on the lookout for that.
That'd be awesome.
Put on your shocked faces. Beautiful.
Like the video, subscribe on YouTube, 5outpod.com. Link in the description, bracketology and and articles coming up.
We'll
yeah.
we'll actually be able to see Austin Harrelson in good quality.
Yeah.
For the
In
first
good
time
quality. The first
Austin
good
might get
quality.
in 13 episodes of him being on the show, we may be able to see him in 480p at least.
It's
I've yet to see
unreal.
Austin's true
Dude,
facial features.
I'm gonna buy a desk cam, like a webcam.
You gotta buy like a webcam, yeah.
Yeah, and we're gonna see if that helps. If it doesn't, then I just need to start.
I'd just
going
give
to
up.
places, bro. Need to start going to like, dude. I need to do what Brendan does. He just goes to random ass cafes everywhere. He's just like fucking sitting there talking sports.
Yeah.
Go to your local McDonald's and just start streaming.
So my apartment complex is right beside McDonald's and a Taco Bell, so I could go 1 week McDonald's.
That'd be
next.
awesome.
Dude, Connor
Taco
Griffin would be
Bell.
all over that.
Seagrove.
If we were doing, like, by the time we get to the spring and the weather's a little bit nicer, I think I'd consider doing like a show on my porch or in my garage or something, just to change
Yeah.
up the scenery. I don't love my like the room, my room being back here. Not the best, but it's just too cold right now to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll do it for 5
Yes.
Out. Thank you guys for listening, and we will see you at the same time next week.
Have a merry